Hi guys! Today on Divas Can Cook, we are making a homemade lemon blueberry cake, the perfect cake to wave bye-bye to summertime. We're gonna finish it off with the cream cheese frosting, throw on a little bit of decorations, and oh child, look at that. This one is a keeper. Let's go. Okay, first step, our dry ingredients. I'm going to add some baking powder and salt into a bowl with my all-purpose flour. You can sift this or you can go ahead and just whisk it on up like I do. Just make sure that it is well combined. We don't want no pockets of baking powder. Okay, next we're going to move on to our creamed sugar bowl. We're going to add some butter flavored shortening into a bowl. You know what's coming, hun. And some butter. If you don't want to use butter flavored shortening, you can use all butter, but the texture will be a little bit different. I just really like the texture that shortening gives cakes. Okay, next we're going to add in our sugar. Where's that sugar? There it is. Go ahead and dump in your granulated sugar. Dump that right on in. We're going to cream this all together until it becomes one nice and creamy and combined like this right here. It's kind of crumbly a little bit, but that looks perfect. Okay, that is our cue to add in our eggs. We have 4 eggs. Okay, we're gonna add them in one at a time or 2 at a time if you're kind of impatient like me. Dump those eggs in there. When they're all mixed up, you can go ahead and add in your 2 egg yolks. All right, that looks perfect. These egg yolks is going to give our cake the prettiest little pale yellow color, so we don't have to add food coloring. Not unless you want to, you can do it, but I didn't add any food coloring. Next, we're going to add in some natural lemon extract. Make sure you use the natural kind because that artificial lemon extract, it just tastes kind of weirdy to me. The aftertaste is like kind of weird. And there's my vanilla extract going in, pure vanilla extract. Dump that on in there. All right, we're going to mix this together just until it's combined. Won't take long at all. Okay, so now we're going to move on to our next bowl, which I call the sour milk bowl. In this bowl, we're going to add some sour cream, dump it in. We're going to add in a little bit of milk. Use whole milk. No low fat, not this time, okay? Whole milk. And I'm gonna add in a little bit of lemon juice, okay? And then last, I'm gonna add in some lemon zest, okay? Normally I would use buttermilk in my cake, but for this cake, I want the taste of buttermilk, but I don't want that thick texture. So this right here is perfect. Okay, now we're gonna prep our blueberries. I have a whole bunch of fresh blueberries. I'm gonna add them to a bowl. Next, I'm going to add in a little bit of flour and kind of toss them around. This flour, coating these blueberries in the flour, will kind of help keep them suspended in the batter so they don't all sink down to the bottom because we don't want that. We don't want that at all. That looks perfect. Now my favorite part, let's bring all these bowls together, okay, and make our lemon blueberry cake. I'm gonna add my flour into my sugar mixture. All right, go ahead and just mix that on in a little bit at a time, and we're going to alternate it with our sour milk that we created. All right, mix that on in, and then just continue until you have all that flour mixed in, all that sour milk mixed in, and then when you're done, your batter will look something like this right here. Very light and kind of fluffy and whipped like this. Yep, that looks great. Okay, that's our cue to add in our blueberries. Just dump them right into the batter and very, very gently just fold them into the batter. You don't want to break them open because it will stain your batter. Now, we don't want that. We don't want purple cake. We want to make sure that we keep these blueberries nice and whole. Okay, so I've greased and floured my cake pan, so I'm going to add this batter as evenly as possible into my 3 pans here. You can give it like a little shake to kind of get it to spread out. Now we're going to pop it into the oven, 350 for about 22 to 24 minutes. When it comes out of the oven, let them cool off on the cooling rack until the pans are warm enough to touch. You don't want to burn yourself. When the pans are cool enough, you can go ahead and remove your cake from the pans. Be very careful. They're so soft and delicate. It's like a lemon flavored blueberry muffin. They're so soft. I love it. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and just remove the cake from the pans very carefully. And now just go ahead and let them cool off completely. And while they are cooling off, we can make our cream cheese frosting very, very quick and easy here. We're going to add our softened cream cheese to a bowl. We're going to add in our softened butter to a bowl. I love this cream cheese frosting recipe. I have so many different cream cheese frosting recipes on my blog. This one is my new favorite. We're going to add in a little bit of vanilla extract. I know I say that all the time, but I like this one. It's so basic and simple and just, it goes well. It goes well with this cake. Okay, so now we're going to add in our powdered sugar a little bit at a time. All right, we don't need to add in any milk, nothing like that, because if your butter and your cream cheese were room temperature, you're good to go. You have a nice fluffy, easy cream cheese frosting. You can pop it in the fridge if it's a little bit too soft for you. But the last step is to simply frost and stack these cakes up. This is usually where I start feeling anxiety, you guys, okay? But for the first time in my entire life, I think I actually enjoyed frosting this cake. I was so surprised. I think it was because the frosting is so smooth, it just glides right on. And yeah, just do the best you can, all right? Do the best you can. And once you're done frosting this cake, I was feeling real confident, like, you know what? I'm a cake decorator. Let me go ahead and add on some lemon zest, some blueberries, lemon curls, edible flowers. You can do what you want. I was kind of, a little overconfident there, but it's okay. It's okay. Just for us here at the house. Okay, now let's just get to the most important part, and that is the taste and texture. And let me tell you guys, this cake did not disappoint, okay? Perfect, fresh, lemony flavors. The blueberry just complemented so well. And that fluffy, soft texture. Let me tell you, if I was to ever renew my wedding vows, this would be my wedding cake. This just screams wedding cake to me. So good. And that's it, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, share, all that good stuff. And also don't forget to check out my other videos. Later.